Hey y'all. A few days ago I was I got received an email from a company called FeeLook, and they're a diamond painting company online, and they asked me if I wouldn't mind reviewing their product. And I said sure. So I picked out the painting that I wanted, and I received it in that cardboard box that you saw at the very beginning of this video. That box was taped so well that it was impossible for anything to happen to it. Now, there was a tear in the box, but nothing happened to the box. So kudos to them. Now, the box that everything comes in, as you can see here, is also wrapped, but it's just wrapped with thin plastic, which is also nice. And there's their logo. I will have a link to their website in the description box. And their motto is when tiny sparks become masterpieces. And I don't think you can tell it in the video, but their box is glittery, which is pretty cool. I haven't seen anything like that before. They've got social media, and as you can tell on the right hand side is a barcode, and the name of the uh, the artwork is Pink Blooms. The fabric size is 26.8 by 34.6, which that's inches, and then that's 68 by 88 centimeters. The design space is 23.6 by 31.5 inches, which is 60 by 80 centimeters. And the diamond shape is round, which you saw earlier. It shows your hello. It shows instructions, and then below that, where I'm pointing, are pictures of what comes in your toolkit, which you will also see here in a little while. And I'm just looking at it just to make sure that what I see here is what's going to come, or what's going to be in the kit. You've got tweezers, little baggies, trays, a pen, and it's one of those newfangled pens that I'm myself I'm not really fond of, but other people just love them to death. So that's art. I mean, people like what they like, and so as you can see, the box is really well made. It's very, very thick cardboard. It comes with a card. It's so cool. The card is holographic, and on the back is a scratch off. And I'm mesmerized by that card because it's so cool looking. So what I'm going to do is take my handy dandy little scissors, and I'm going to scratch it off, and there's a 10% discount on my next order. Now, I do want to mention that they do have a service where you can get custom prints done, And I really want to do that because my a good friend of mine and her husband, they lost their son. I believe it was right before Christmas. Um, very young man. He was 28 years old, and I didn't know what to get them. I didn't know what to do for them. So, FeeLook has a service where you can send in an image and they will put it on canvas for you and send you a kit. Ah, so anyway, if they don't like it, they can give it back to me and I'll keep it. But this cardboard, it's cardboard, or it's card stock. It's not a flimsy magazine paper type of thing where it gives you instructions. That's your instructions little thing there. Now we're going to get to the good part. Their canvases are felted, which means that they are not going to be easily folded. They won't crease. They won't bubble. They won't get bubbles on them. The edges of the canvas um, are scalloped, and that means that they won't fray. Now, pulling back the cellophane for two reasons. One, I saw on this lady's channel that you can pull up the corner of your painting and it will get rid of the painting wanting to curl up, which only worked about halfway, it was okay for me. And when you pull back your cellophane, it's really important to pay attention because the slower your cellophane peels back, the more sticky stuff is on your canvas. And of course, you can always stick your finger on there and see, how sticky it is. When you put your finger on there and you pull it up and it pops, there's a popping noise. You're good to go. If you don't hear that popping noise and you can look at it, from the side, kind of get a glare on it, you can tell then if there's enough glue on there for you to work with. If not, automatically send it back. Now this is what comes in the toolkit. Now when I opened up when I unrolled the painting, the tools came out of the toolkit. So I went and put them back in the little bag there. And I'm doing the glue test to make sure. Now, as you can tell by now, this is a voiceover, which I usually do in my videos because I have a tendency to just ramble on and on. So I go back and when I edit my videos, I just stick straight to the content. There were some spaces on where the glue is. I could see that there were some dull spaces, but when I did the glue test, it was still okay. So I'm not going to send it back, but yeah, there were several places where you could tell that maybe when it was coming off the roller, there's a long space every so often that looked dull. But it looks and feels like it's going to be okay. So that's what I'm pointing out here is all the dull spaces I'm looking at. I'm just I'm in awe over this painting because it has so much clarity to it. You can see the symbols without having to squint. Even though it's a lot larger canvas that I'm used to working on, I will make a way to work on this canvas. I really like it. It's a lot better looking than on the website. So when you go to their website and you're in doubt, go ahead and order it because you won't be, you know, you'll be satisfied with it. Now those trays are kind of small, but I have my hands are small and I've got short, fat fingers. So trays that size are, I like trays that size, maybe probably a little bit bigger, and just because of that factor. Now, if you have long, skinny fingers, then you're probably want to have larger trays. But anyway, the trays are well constructed. I did try them out with the diamonds, and they do scatter really well, and they line up really well. The tweezers are metal tweezers. They're the good quality tweezers. I recommend that y'all leave that safety guard on there because those tweezers are super, super sharp. They can really do a lot of damage. You've got your bag of baggies, and your baggies are for um, sorting your colors. And you can take a color and cut it open and pour your diamonds into your baggie, and then you can take your silver number and put it on that baggie, and that's how you can keep your colors coordinated, or not coordinated, but um, I guess coordinated. I can't think of the word right now, but arranged, I guess. Some people use baggies, some people use the boxes with the lids. I use the tiny canisters that have the screw on tops. I use those for organization. That's the word I'm looking for. Organization. And that's the legend. You have a legend like every other diamond painting. You have a legend on the bottom right hand side, and there's a legend on the top left hand side. Now, with this company, for this piece of artwork, they use numbers which are on the far left hand side of the legend. You have your number, and then you have your symbol, and the color, and the DMC number. Now, those little white things are wax that you put in that pin. I'm my personal preference, I'm really not a fan of these pins, but for those of you that are, there you go. um, I'm so used to using I guess the old Tommy pins, if you want to call them that. I don't know, but I don't mind dipping my pen in the wax, or I just ordered some putty. I'm gonna try that, but I don't mind doing it that way. Now here are your colors. There are 30, I believe there's 37 colors in this kit. And of course you can see there's a lot of white and there's going to be a lot of pink. And that is because the company has just launched their pink series. I think it's their pink series. Oh, and those are specialty diamonds, which is going to be really cool. I love specialty diamonds because it just gives it the painting a lot um, different, not authentic, but different look to it. But anyway, this company has just launched their pink series, which their pictures, um, their paintings have a great deal of the color pink in them, as you can see right here. And when I went to put the colors in my canisters, I think I have, let's see, I think I have 6 small canisters of just that one color pink. So if you love the color pink, this series will be the series for you. Now uh with some other people that do diamond paintings, I don't show y'all every color. It's just you can see right there what the color you can see what the colors are. I don't have to show you each and every color. I am looking for maybe some AB drills or fairy dust drills or diamonds, which are also specialty diamonds as well. And it doesn't look like there are any. But I am also looking at how the diamonds are manufactured. And I haven't seen diamonds that are manufactured like some other companies that I work with. I don't work with them. I just do their paintings. I buy them and use them for my own enjoyment. And as you can see here, I'm trying to figure out that pin. But off camera, I did finally figure out how to use it. And yeah, I'm not a fan. But anyway, yeah, when you want to organize your colors, you just cut apart, or um, there are perforations. Um, cut them up. I cut mine, cut them apart, and then put them in a baggie or some canisters. And those numbers, there are numbers on that little sheet over on the left hand side. Um, the number is also on the baggie. It's got A01 dash another number. Now that number that comes after the dash, I have no earthly idea what that number is, but you'll you'll know. Excuse me. And I really love that this canvas is felted. And I really love the picture also. It's it's gonna look really nice when I get finished with it. And also what I do is I have placer sheets that I will cover the whole entire canvas with. And if you don't know, placer sheets are uh, sheets. I think they're maybe, I don't know, 5 by 7. I don't know the exact measurements, but they're shiny on one side and dull on the other side. We place the shiny side against the painting, and you cover your whole entire canvas with it. And what that does is it lets you not only work in sections, but it will keep your canvas from getting any dust or maybe animal hairs. If you eat while you diamond paint, it will, keep off the crumbs or whatever. And so that's why I use placer sheets. Some people section the cover, the protective cover. They will section that off with washi tape, and they will section it off like that, and then they'll take a blade and they will cut off the cellophane and work like that. Um, to me, that's just a lot of work, but and I don't trust myself with the blade because I'm just afraid that I'm going to be cutting too deep and I'll cut the canvas. So here is a close-up. Please excuse the glare. I have moved workspaces and my lighting is not like I want it so far, but anyway, this just shows you the clarity of the canvas. It is super sharp. The colors, you can see the symbols really well. And I really like this painting. And I do recommend this company. Now, I will have a link to their website, and they've also have, I don't know if it's a promotion or just a regular discount thing that they hand out, but I will also have that in the description box. And that's it. Can't wait to work on it. And if you want to see the final product, go to my YouTube channel, India Brady Art, and I will see you later.